Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? We have another stream, Road to 3000, part 43 in rapid time control on chess.com. Currently, the rating what we have is 2830. And on the 6th place among Chess.com world rankings. Hopefully, we will have a good stream and enjoy the process. Let's get started. Usually getting the first pairing is complicated, but let's hope for the best today. Hello, St. George. How's it going? We will try to play some rapid games. I get this kind of messages frequently. I have certain amount of rating, and how do I improve? The main advice what I have is I have a website. The link is in the bio on the main profile. You can check it out. Go ahead and see the course called Weekly Training Program. Every detail is explained there, how you can actually improve. But if you want just a short answer without getting a course, one thing what I would improve is solve more puzzles. I'm doing great, St. George. Thanks for asking. Your board is made of stone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I like this design, actually. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's wait for the pairing. We have very chill streams here as well. Georgian, yes. Are we again on the same page? Looking for the pairing for a long time. Med Salingargi. We're trying to pump up the rating points, buddy. Should be fine, I believe. Okay. Let's go e45. Usually the gambits is quite nice to play up to some certain level. Most importantly, if you enjoy the process, you like more active chess, etc. But after some time, this passion kind of slows down, and you tend to like more positional stuff. Let's attack the pawn on e4. It took so long to get the pairing. Well, the issue is that we have relatively high rating, and it objectively takes too long to find someone to challenge. Learning. I see with the quote-unquote what it means. How long it took me to get to the rating what we have, 2800. Well, we started with 2400, 2450, I believe, when I started doing the streams. And currently I have got 28, so took us some time after 43 streams. Try to turn down the music a bit, my friend. Hello, Lord. How is it now? Is it any better? Can you hear the background music to start with, actually? Because it shows me that it is relatively low. The sound. Rook d1. So he's really aiming for d4 there. I can just go bishop here, regardless. What can you say about the English opening, Slav defense, and Sicilian defense? All of them are really good openings. Let's go for the castle. What should you do to be a GM? I need to gain some rating points to start with. 85 more rating points I need. And I need 2 more norms. If I manage to get it, that's it. We got this thing. Alright, so I would like to look for the options such as these. Let's start with h6. Perhaps it will be quite helpful at some point to have a good grip over the g5 square. I have courses actually about all of it, you cut what you mentioned. English opening, Slav defense, and Sicilian. You can check it out on my website. Elo Chess play chess very well. It's a good account name, I like it. Oh, Switzerland. Maybe we might consider something like that, or potentially pushing f5. Alright, he chose h3. What do we have now? I can look for this kind of move, queen e8, because I would love to go for some kind of f5 and want to make sure that the knight will be well protected over there. That's a good question. Tasteful. Now better than before. Perfect. Do you plan becoming a GM? Yes, I do. Hello, Armin. Thanks for joining. Let's go for knight f4. I'm fine with that. He takes. I'll grab it back, of course. Now better than before. Is it okay now? For now, let's say, for those who are listening to background music, is it loud, low? How is it going? How many moves do you see or think? Depends on the simplicity of the position. If the position is relatively simple, I can calculate even 20 moves, or 30, 40 even actually, kind of unlimited. But if it's complicated, it could be as low as 5 if there are just too many branches that you need to look at and so on. And I am on TikTok. Here we are, Joseph. Thank you, Sneaky TK, for the follow and username. What is necessary to be a world champion? Oh, you need to dedicate yourself to chess. You need to be training 24/7, literally. It's a difficult task. And you've got to be relatively talented as well. New following streamer. Thank you, Johi. Do you think someone can learn and master chess without learning from courses or engines? I don't think so. It's super complicated to do such thing, though. Nope. You've got to get the knowledge. Let's go with F5. Open up some files. What's the name of the music? The name of the music is On My Way by Aiyo. A-I-Y-O. Thank you for the gift, Gia. I can just calculate 7. Well, you'll have a good improvement. Go ahead, check out my courses on that. I have a calculation process too, actually, on the website. Any tips? Ecstasy Elo var. შემოდით ჭადრაკი.com Telegram-ის ბაზაზეა აწყობილი. უამრავ რამეს ისაა. მხოლოდ ერთი თვით, რა, სულ რაღაც 8 ევროა. იმდენ რამეს ისწავლით, რომ მორჩებით უკვე აი სხვადასხვაგან რაღაც ან წიგნებით სწავლას, ან რაღაც აი ბევრ რამეს მოედებიან ხოლმე ხალხი და საბოლოო ჯამში ვერაფერს სწავლობენ და. შემოდით Telegram-ზე. ჭადრაკი.com Artem Georg, დიდი მადლობა. Shelo, thank you for the follow. Currently 22 years old, 23 rated. Could I achieve FIDE master title? It is a possibility, no doubt. And you have good chances too. Let's take on g4. I would like to open up some files next to his king. Doesn't the early queen trade bother you since you're losing aggressive capabilities? It doesn't, actually. I like endgames. I don't mind. I started to worry about it. I finished to stop worrying about it a long time ago, guys. Like, if the queens are on the board, off the board, you understand, like, for me, it's extremely irrelevant. Doesn't matter. How do you think, if Fischer would have access to modern chess engines, would he beat Magnus? So we need to say which one was more talented, right? I don't think so. Prime Magnus, no. ქართულად გაქვს გაკვეთილები? კი ბატონო, ქართულად არის. შეგიძლიათ ნახოთ ჭადრაკი.com ჩაწერეთ. ჭადრაკი G არის საერთოდ საით, სადაც უამრავი ვიდეო კურსი, მაგრამ ჭადრაკი.com-ზე არის გაერთიანებული 38 ვიდეო კურსი. სრულიად დამწყებებისთვისაც, აი მეფეს და ლაზერს რო ვერ არჩევენ, აი ძალიან პროფესიონალებისთვისაც, რა, სადღაც 2200 FIDE-ს რეიტინგი რო აქვს. მაგ რეინჯშია და სულ რაღაც 8 евро ღირს თვიური საწევრო, ერთი თვით შემოდით, შეხედეთ ყველაფერს და მერე გადაწყვეტეთ გსურთ თუ არა დარჩენ. ყველა ვიდეოს გასწრით. Telegram-ის აპლიკაცია გადმოწერეთ ჯერ და მერე გადადით საიტზე. Thank you Dodo for the follow. I think Magnus was still better. Still would have been better. Let's grab the pawn or chase the knight. Actually, both of them look relatively tempting. I would go for this. Maybe slightly preferable. Or let's just take it and not worry about it. I don't know which one to do. Okay, I'll just capture it. It's okay. We can just go g4 next. There is no free trial in your academy. Actually, on my website, here's the thing. On my website, I have the courses uploaded. Everything has its own price, but for very specific amount of people, if I will have a decent amount of people interested in that, I have it with the membership. You get the access to 26 courses, and just send me a private message on TikTok and I will send you the link. It is 24 hours free trial. That's a good part, actually. And let's go here. 24 hours free trial. You get the access to over 300 videos about the openings, middle games, end games, all of it mixed basically. Just for $10 a month. And the first 24 hours is free. You can have a free trial. Okay, I started to mess things up right now, actually. Let me just focus, because I'm talking a lot, and I'm giving my opponent some chances, I think. Let me lock in. Thank you for the follow, Theodore Hirako. I'm learning both chess and English right now. Sweet. Which opening do you like the most? I don't have a favorite. Chess.com-ზე სერვისის რამდენხან შეუძლია rapid chess.com. 2008-ზე თუ ახვალ საერთოდ კარგი იქნება, იმიტომ რომ ძალიან რთული არის რა. ბევრი ჩეთერის დაგჭირდება და რთული სათქმელი. აი როგორ რაღაცა ისეთ კითხვები როცა მომდის, რომ ამდენ ხანში შევძლებ ამის გაკეთებას ეს აი ურთულესი სათქმელია რა, ვერაფერს ვერ გეტყვით მაგაცა. დაიწყეთ, სცადეთ და ნახეთ. ჯერ 2400-ით თუ შეძლებთ, ხო ხდებით? მერე ცოტა მეტი, ანუ ნელ-ნელა რა. Queen E1. Let's bring the rook here. Hey Cody, bishop G4, maybe, yes, it is a possibility. აი ეცადეთ რა მართლა, ჯერ ადით 2400-ს. შეხ. მერე 500-ზე, ნელ-ნელა რა, ნელ-ნელა. What is the language? It's Georgian. Bishop C6, bishop D1, queen A3, queen G2. Maybe. Okay, do we have these? I also would love to go for G4 at some point too. But that looks quite nice, the bishop on E4. But on the other hand, he can take it. Not ideal. How about we march the pawn and maybe go for something like this, F3 as well? You know, bishop E4's main downside, guys, was that he could take and queen takes followed by queen E4. Русский знаешь, да. Да, не знаю. Knight H4. Bishop E4 is a possibility. Goes there. Let's start with this move. I think it's mandatory. Chelo, რა ასპარეზზე მაინტერესებს? ევროპის ჩემპიონები, მსოფლიო ჩემპიონები, რა ასპარეზზე გაინტერესებს? Спасибо, Elo, 2900, это очень много, спасибо. Как можно сказать? О, очень далеко от него, но спасибо. We go bishop f4 or queen g5 is a possibility. Let's go with queen f4 ideas. This king is in tough position. Doblučevanze სხვა რამაზე ახალგაზრდა რომ გავიდეს, არა? მაგდონეზე ყავს ნამდვილად. Let's harass the king a little bit. Comes down. Where is the mate? Let's say I start with these. Should be mate. He goes away. I can take it with the check. That's the key option. Მსოფლიო ასპარეზზე ყავს სხვათა შორის რამდენიმე, რომელმაც შეიძლება კარგად გაგჩვენოს. Let's give a check, go with rook g6. And it's gonna be mate. Check. Okay. Thank you for the game. Какой рейтинг на фиде у вас? 2415. Классик. Okay, let's play one more game against this gentleman. I will try d4. The Sicilian version sometimes is interesting. When takes it, we take back and we tack the queen back on d3 after knight c6, which almost everybody plays. არა, ეგეთი ბავშვები ჯერ არ ყავს. Смагнуса играли погонять. Но надеюсь, буду играть с ним. Хочу играть. И обыграть тоже. Let's go bishop e2, short castle. Do you find brilliant moves often? Not really. Sometimes, let's say. რუსებს აღარობას ხო გაუთქვათ ნავეთან. შეიძლება არც არიან რუსები. Let's go with knight d5. If knight takes it, we are happy to take it back. ვიცი რომ არ ყავს, მაგრამ მაინც ესთემოდიან ადრე ვერ ნახავდი ეგეთებს. სხვათა შორის მასეც საქართველოში მასეც არ არის. ჩემი თაობა როცა sorry guys, I'll just kind of have multi-stream languages. სხვათა შორის ჩემი თაობა 98-ში ვარ დავადებული, როცა ვთამაშობდით. აი ახლანდელ ახალგაზრდობას რა რეიტინგიც აქვს, იმაზე უფრო მაღალი გქონდა. მით უმეტეს ახლა ბევრად უფრო მარტივია რეიტინგის მომატება, თითო მოგებაზე +20 გემატება, იგივე რეიტინგის თუ ხდებოდი და მაშინ +7.5 გვემატებოდა. თითქმის სამჯერ უფრო მარტივია. არ ვიცი რატო. Let's go with c3. If this we are ready to tack the queen down on c2. Magnus уже старый. Отлично играет, все равно. Поиграть за ферзевый гамбит. Нет. В детстве играл, но сейчас не играю. Хороший вариант. Просто очень крепкий. Трудно играться в выигрыш. Knight takes c5, knight e5. Where do I move the queen? It's a good question. How about we go on g3? Faustino or Torment Reserve Picardas are connected Sakushno. I don't know, Macedonese artwork. Just a moment, guys. Sorry, I need to answer the call. 1 minute. Sorry about it, guys. Okay, so what did he do? Bishop e6. Let's just go rook d1, defend the knight. სხვათა შორის ფალს წინო ოროსთან მაქვს ნათამაშები, 2 თუ 3 პარტია. ვერ მივხვდი საერთოდ ტალანტი საიდან გამოჩნდა, იმიტომ რომ ყველა პარტია მოვიგეთ ძალიან მარტივად. მართლა ვერ გავიგე, რაღაც აი უმარტივესად მოვიგე რა. შეიძლება ჩემთან ვერ ითამაშა კარგად, მაგრამ მაინც. Okay, bishop d5, maybe we can take it with the pawn or with the rook. Both of them are possible, actually. Hard to say. Probably with the pawn still is preferable. Magnus Carlsen was on the phone. Yeah, he called me now. Lexa, thank you for the follow. Rook c8. How do we do it now? Let's say we can go bishop e3. I'm just worried that my queen is a little bit misplaced, though. Online the real jadrek განსხვავება. ნამდვილად განსხვავება. Okay, he goes with a6. Wants to make sure that the pawn is well protected. Fair point. He is right on that. Let's play bishop d4. The bishop is a little bit more centralized, I would say. I think you need to play endgame because you have 2 bishops. I can give it a try as well. I can give it a try. Let's see. Depends on how he plays. 4 წევა ტიპური იდეა. ნამდვილად დიმა, გეთანხმებით. Okay. This is how he attacks the pawn. How do we respond? Is the key question. Can we try something like that to harass the pawn, maybe? I think we should give it a try. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, John Wick. Agnustan Arbus. Here, let's bring the queen into more centralized square. ამეთეს რაპიდზე 2 ლომი ჩემზე იყოს. 2 რა? ლომი? ეგ რა არის? არ გვინდა ლომები და რაღაცეები. მადლობა, რავი, რაღაც საჩუქრისთვის, მაგრამ ლომის გამოგზავნა არ გვინდა ძმაო. გაიხდა. Rook e8. Rook goes on e8. What do we do? We can kick this guy out. Objectively speaking, it's possible. So let's go for it. Thank you, Haokan and T with the G for the follow. Welcome on board. We are checking some stuff. Pronunciation variantია TikTok-ზე. Okay, madloba. What's up? How are you? Hi, Kay. We recently started. This is the second game. So far, it's going well. How's it going for you? Have you played some chess yesterday? Hey, he goes there. Alright, I see your plan. If I grab it, he wants to take it back. Understandable. What should we do is the question. I can kick the knight out, can't I? I think I'll go for it. Let's kick this guy out. Put him into more passive approach. Spaddelniks გაუმარსავს, იმან თუ ლომაობა დაიწყა დაგვერხა და ეკა, გაუმარჯოს. და იმ შემთხვევით ვიღაც გავაძრეს სადღაც. აბა, გითხარი. Queen d4. We're hitting the knight. What is he planning to do? Knight a3, correct? Because after that I actually wanted to go b4. Well spotted. Bravo. Alright, now what does he want? He can go c4. Or rook c1 is also fine. Let's go with rook c1. Simply protect it. This time I played in your tournament. Okay, I see. So you had a long break then. Currently is ყველა დროის კონტროლი კონტროლში მარტივ თან მოდაში საგრა. ნამდვილად, keep going. Thank you. Yeah, he had these, that's why we couldn't push it. I don't think I even said it, but anyhow. Let's take this guy. Orite samstarts რა chess computer-ში რა განსხვავებაც უფრო მეტად ცვლის სიტყვის თუ რამე ეგა. აი მე გეტყვი 2300 და 2800 შორის რა განსხვავებაა? ფეხბურთს თუ უყურებ. ან კარატეს ამბები რა. კარატეს ხო იცით აი შავი კამარი რო ქვია და რაღაც 5 დანი რო არსებობს რა. მეხუთე დანი არის ყველაზე მაღალი დონის და ასე შემდეგ. ხო იცით რასაც გულისხმობ? How about we go a4 actually? არსებობს რაღაც კამრები. მაგალითად ლურჯი კამარი, თეთრი კამარი ასე შემდეგ რა. შავი კამარი არის მერვე დონე, ყველაზე ბოლო. მე ყველაზე ბოლო დონეს რომ მიაღწევთ, მე არის დანები. პირველი დანის მერვე დონე, მეორე დანის მერვე დონე, ანუ უფრო მაღალ ლეველზე რა. 2300 არის დაახლოებით ლურჯი კამარი პირველი დონის. 2800 არის მეხუთე დანის შავი კამარი. აი დაახლოებით ეგეთი განსხვავებაა. ძალიან დიდი განსხვავებაა. აი მაგალითად რო შეადაროთ 2800-იანი იყოს სიტყვაზე მესი ან რონალდო. ვის შევადარო არც ვიცნობ ფეხბურთელებს საერთოდ. აი საქართველოს ახალგაზრდულ ეროვნულ ნაკრებში რო არის დაახლოებით 17 წლის ასაკის რა. აი ეგო მაქლა განსხვავება მაგორ შორის. Queen for queen. Yes, we are going for the trade. This position occurred from a Maroczy bind. No, actually, didn't. But similar. Okay, he pushes the pawn. I can actually take it. Or I can take these. No, I prefer to capture this pawn. It's getting low on time. Good news for us. Takes, I take back. How's it with the rook? Fair decision. I will go for what actually? I'll go for a5 for once. I need it. Shubika, thank you for the follow. Guys, if you don't mind, I'll just get back to you a bit later. As we're getting quite low on time. I'll try to lock in. This is 10 minutes rapid time. If he goes there, we're going to play b4. And we're going to keep things well guarded. You know, let's go down with the rook. On d4, it's not doing much. I'll activate the king. I'm okay to make this exchange. Get the king up. Here, let's attack this guy. Push. Why not? Because potentially we might get a passed pawn, which I'm definitely happy with. How about we try something like this? Here. He's actually choosing the correct strategy. Harassing my pawns. b5. We can take it with the rook and grab this as well. It's a very important pawn actually. I can push it, go up. And we have got this. So we can win the rook. Alright, we got the win. Let's move on to the next game. Thank you, Umbreon. We are trying to get to top 5. We are on the 6th place currently. Let me read the comments. Rogor Pikrob. Romulus will discover sounds or test rush stories. Just a moment, let's see who is that person. No, he hasn't played enough. Or maybe it's fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go knight c6. ახლა შევერთამ შორტ სამოსიანები. კარგად თამაშობენ, კი, უბრალოდ განსხვავება მაინც დიდია რა. რა თქმა უნდა, 1-2 პარტია შეიძლება წააგო, მაგრამ ნუ მართლა დიდი განსხვავება. 2300-1800 შორის უფრო მცირე განსხვავება, ვიდრე 2300 და 2800 შორის. Trap yourself, fair point. Artevi madloba. Thank you for the follow, Sabam. Good old bathtub structure makes it happen. Bathtub structure. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Bathtub structure. That is correct. The pawn structure is called like that, whatever we had it. It's called a bathtub pawn structure. Artevi madloba. Here we can take it. I'm not certain about the variation what my opponent chose, how accurate it is, but how about we just develop the pieces? I can try something like that. Let's go bishop b7. Or let's make a castle. Castle will be the safer approach. He develops the bishop. I would say a correct direction. I can try to regroup the knight as well. You know what? I'll start working on it. Maybe I can find better placement for my pieces. What's the highest rated rapid rating right now? Currently we are on number 6 on Chess.com World Rankings. And the highest rating is 2966. შევხედე ღვთისო, მაგრამ გიწერია რა სიბა აუდიტორე და რა უნდა უპასუხო მაგას. გამითხარი. Let's go bishop f5 and knight e6. პარამე თუ დაწერე არ ჩანს. Should we go there or we capture it? You know what? I'll attack the pawn first. Why not? რამე ისეთი მაინც დაწერე რომ უპასუხო ისო. Advice for 1100 Elo. Work on the calculation. Can you win over Magnus? Well, potentially yes, but never played with him. Clearly he is a huge favorite, there is no doubt. Daily I play only during this stream, but it's been 24 years I'm playing chess. Sad stream კიდე TikTok-ის გარდა. YouTube-ზე და Twitch-ზე. Yeah, for those, by the way, who are interested on checking out the horizontal layout, landscape layout, and you don't want to see it with the phone, if you're watching it with the computer, just check out my stream on Twitch. This is with the landscape layout and way easier as well. Alright, do we take the pawn? Is the key question. Or we just harass the queen one more time and start pushing the pawns forward. I think this is what we're going to stick with. It's easier, because I'm just allowing the rook to get on c1. Do you encounter cheaters regularly? Umbreon, we used to. Actually, quite a lot, but nowadays I feel like it's getting better, or either my opponents are playing fair, or we got better at kind of detecting them early, so we don't play against them. c3. And we push c4. I think it's not a bad plan at all. Let's have the pawn over there. Looks quite nice. We miss you on YouTube. Probably in Georgian language, yeah. Aš gan varētu vēl Davids akpas, nepsikopat Davids. I'm going to go Kishimoi's. Rook b8 is actually a move. He wants to take here, right? That's the plan. Yep, that's what he wants to do. I can actually either try these and see where he moves the queen, which is interesting. How about we attack first and see what he does? Sounds Holocaust Magnus Betsmog. Cheaters are everywhere. Yes, actually, in one of the recent encounter, which I played with Cheater, his account got banned and we took the rating back. That's a good news. We're trying to bring the knight on d3, potentially rook b8, attack this guy as well. It's fine. Algeria won today. Congratulations to Algerian fans. Alright, do we actually have this option? He's gonna take here. Wait, there might be some tricks. His queen is not necessarily ideally located. Let's think. I go rook b8. He will take this. Strange move though. Yeah, let's start with this move. Let's attack the rook. It's running out of squares. Yes, so we need to somehow get the access to this guy. I think I have a plan. Depends on what he plays now. He gives up the exchange. I'm gonna take it. And go here. So I think that's not gonna work out well for you, buddy. No, bishop d7, queen d5 was there and he had the d4 square, guys. Thought of that. Yeah, we took the exchange. He has got 2 pawns, indeed, but I believe the rook still should be superior in this case. Knight e3. c6 is a possibility. So is knight d3. Let's think. So I take, he takes, I go rook d8. Captures, we go here. I'm actually okay to give up the bishop. You can take it. He offered me a draw. Interesting. You see everything nowadays. See everything nowadays. Magnusი მე ოჯახი კაცი გახდა უკერთულია. This is a move. This is a move. Let's go here. მოიცა რა $1 მოჭიმა ვისო. ანუ გადაიხადა? მოგვივიდა ის შეკვეთა? So let's take the pawn. I'm gonna push the pawn forward. Knight b3. We can keep going. $3K like GG. Thank you guys. Okay, what do we do about the knight? I don't necessarily like the placement of this guy. So let's kick it out. Maybe we can lift the rook up and go on this direction. I wouldn't mind taking this pawn either. So better than he lost in chess.com. With the phone, I don't think you can do the arrows, actually. At least I haven't seen it. We're going on pawn grubbing. Yeah, let's push the pawn forward, make it more complex for him to create a passer. Now's the time to do something. Maybe this. Let's activate my pieces. He's trying to push some of his pawns, but we got it covered. Maybe მაგით უნდა დაწერო 10. მოიცა რამდენი წაიყო კლოდიდან ისო. ბენმა დააგენერი რა. მაგან მივწერე მე. შევხედავ რა მომწერა. პოზიცია რაღაც არ მომწონს. რატო კაცო შვენიერი პოზიცია გვაქვს. Let's just give a check and take this pawn. I don't mind this exchange. Let's capture. So we're attacking this one. We might bring the knight back, depending on the occasion, but clearly we have the upper hand. Just don't like the fact that our king is not in the game. How about that? Let's just start pawn grubbing. I want this bishop. Take this guy, of course. This kind of exchanges are always welcome. Alright, let's harass the knight. I need my king. It's gotta do something. Let's go up. I'll take this pawn, why not? Not gonna say no to that. This knight is too bad though. Stay there. Stay there, I don't mind. Let's give a check. And let's go for pawn grabbing maybe. Here we can include this check. Maybe I can go here. Let's push. Check. How do we win now? Precisely, let's try this. Bring the king up. And we take this guy. Check. Definitely going to trap the knight. Gaia näitä Shemovitis. We won. Nice game. Okay, let's try knight f3. Yeah, sometimes it could be quite challenging, Umbreon, to play bishop versus knight endgames. I've had it in my career quite a lot, so I understand your point of view. Հետեղზე շեգույթակ այիքն է բխտույսո գասորս տուշեմովարա. Okay, after short castle. We have b3. Let's try with b3. Do you play Tara's defense? No, I don't. What language are you speaking? The Georgian, Lamushi. I'll take it. Yeah, for those who are Georgian, actually, if you understand English, just write it in English, the comments, please. Let's play d4. d4. I'll play bishop c3. Might be trying to get these in action. It's a possibility. I've seen it in the past, this variation, knight c3. Now he has got the isolated pawn in the center, and we want to use it. c6. Okay, I can attack the pawn. Yes. Thank you for the gift on fire. Fide Elo, we have live rating 24-15. Actually, if he goes b5, I had knight c5, and rook c1. I think that was a nice one. He didn't let us do it. Anyhow, I'll take the pawn. Felix Bloberg has a course on this exact line. Do you know him? I know him, and I also have a course on that too. Bishop takes, I'm gonna take with the knight. What is he planning to do? Unclear. Bishop takes it, because this pawn is hanging. I mean, if I manage to guard that pawn, it should be game over, right? Let's bring the knight back. I really need this guy well guarded. For now, we're holding on. Do I include these or I include the queen? Let's include the rook. Better. Now let's go b4. If a5, we have got this or not? I think we got this. Even a3 is fine. Say if I push, he comes down. Or I go there. Should be good enough. It's looking for some compensation, of course. Knight f3 or main weapon? No, definitely not. It's just one of the line what I play. Heard that the Jeddah season tournament will happen again sometime this year. Really? Lamoshi, do you... If you can get some more details about it, like when do you think it's going to be, etc., will be cool. Can you get rid of the horse? Yeah, if I push b5, we can. The c6 knight is not so nice to me, right? h6. Can also bring the queen into activity, but he has got d4 probably coming up. I like this option as well. Just making sure we're fixing pawn. Maybe potentially we can try something like this also. He goes there. And trade off one pair of rooks if we want to. Another option is to play knight d4. Actually, why not knight d4? I like this move. If he takes it, I'll take it back, and finally my pieces started to play. It's suitable as a main weapon. I think about switching e4 because I would like more dynamic position. I mean, it's of course it's an excellent opening. I don't have a main weapon, that's why actually. I don't have just one specific opening which I'm playing consistently and call it a main weapon. That's why you probably misunderstood. I just play a few options. I have passed that stage when it's like, oh, which opening do you like? And, come on, guys. Just play it. Any of it. Knight c3. So this capture will do something, and knight b5. Nope, he will take and grab there. Not really. If I just go up to attack. What is he going to do exactly? Let's say he takes, take knight b5, knight f4. They don't see it. Knight a4 would lead to rook a1. Okay, let's go queen d2. Thank you, Lamoshi. Appreciate it. That will be sweet, actually, to play again. I had a bit bittersweet end, unfortunately, but I'll try to fix it this year. 4K like. That's nice. Aha, okay, so he just wants to go back and forth. Is that the magic plan, what he has got? Yeah, I can even put the queen there without worrying. If he takes, I'll take back. We should be fine. If he tries similar thing, we have got queen b2 at least. Didn't expect that Egyptian IM to play though. Which one? Tamashi, which one do you have in mind? Egyptian International Master. I go b5. Let's say knight takes, pawn takes. b5 is a possibility. And I think I would go for it. Let's see what he has got. UE4. ცოტა თეთრი უჯრების დასუსტების მეშინია, თორემ შეიძლება. ქართული არ იცი. ინგლისურენოვანი სტრიმი გვაქვს. ქართულად თუ დამიწერთ, გიპასუხებთ ქართულად, არ არის პრობლემა. Thank you, Maximent, for the follow. Mihai, Kiki, welcome on board, guys. Okay, what is he going to do now? What would you recommend against d4, e5 that is dynamic? Scotch game, 100%. Investigate in Scotch game. Aim for first next. I will do it. I had very unfortunate defeat. I'll try to get better and come back strong. But I really hope it's going to be really hope it's going to be 9 rounds this time. Challenges are with Ronio Samtskhar. Albashi 2015. Takes, we take back. Knight c3. You know, I thought of going there, and where does he move the knight? Hard to say. Let's go. The gambit? Or no, like Scotch game. The main one. Not the gambit. Okay. His pieces are a little bit misplaced. I really don't think he enjoys having the knight placed there. But we've got to do something about it. I play this. He takes, I take. And try. I can go here. Right after he attacks again, just move it on the other side, maybe. Not too happy about having my rook like that placed, but I need to hold on to the pawn. Okay. Oh, he goes 94. This I can't do. 94, I don't want to allow. Okay, let's try this then. I go there, takes. Okay, I'll take this direction now. Rook d3, rook a2. Let's go for it. He takes the pawn, but I think my pawns are quite deadly there. Let's say I go rook c1. Is it a possibility? I think I've got to do that. Another rook a1. No, I'm actually yeah. ეგეთი რაღაცები არ დაწეროთ, ეგრევე პანს აირტყამთ რა. არ შეიძლება. პატივცემულობაა მოწინააღმდეგის. სლებს ნუძევთ. ეგრევე კითხვის გარეშე ბანი იქნება მაგაზე რა. How about I push the pawn forward? პატივი ეცით ჩემ მოწინააღმდეგეს. C6 pawn takes, pawn takes. It's not bad actually. I think I need to keep going. His name was Mohsen El Gabri. Ah, yeah. Have I played with him? Thank you for the help. It's my pleasure. Thank you, guys. Umbreon, thank you for joining the stream. Let's push. I give a check first. Yeah, I'll push. Wait, oh. Don't tell me he just saved. Wow. Wow, unbelievable. Okay. Yeah. I think that was a bad one. Getting too low on time. Unfortunately, he found all the best moves relatively easily as well. That said, Sorry about it. Let me check it out. The middle game part. So, here. K1 is a mistake. Seems like I need to go rook E1. But wait a moment. For those who were wondering like which move I was supposed to do, whenever I go c6, some of you have mentioned here about going for, let's say, c7, rook c5, giving a check. Here, takes, and maybe potentially capturing, but the main issue is that he has got this move. And after that he has this. This is what I didn't mention while discussing. Unfortunate that we dropped the rating. But he played very precisely that part of the game. Let's say from here, he just dropped the pawn easily. And from now on, actually after a5, every single move, including h6, is the top line. 6 seconds. He thought for some time. These are all top lines, guys. I was just supposed to go here. That was preferable. Yeah, he performed well. And then do something. Unfortunate defeat. Rook a1 was a huge blunder. By the way, let me mention something. Gia, ძალიან ბევრი კომენტარი დაწერეთ სვლებთან დაკავშირებით. ძალიან ბევრი რა. ასე რომ კიდევ ერთხელ თუ დავინახავ მაგას, ჩვენთან არცე სამწუხაროდ ვეღარ გააგრძელებთ ყურებას რა. კონკრეტულ პოზიციაზე დაწერათ უამრავი სვლა, თან ეტლია ერთი. დიდი შეცდომა უხეში. Goes there, rook a2. მოწინააღმდეგეს უპატივცემულობა უბრალოდ. შეთერებთ არა. Δεν წაუგეთ უბრალოდ. Sucks. Queen a6. Yes, we could, but he could take on f1 at the end and he could just take on c7. I wanted something more, but there's nothing. Yeah, rook a1 was terrible move. After that, I just burned a lot of time. I was in complete shock that აზირი არ ვაზე, მეფე h7. უნდა ავიყვან. And he takes back. Yeah, for those who are wondering, promotion just doesn't work because he takes it with the bishop. So if I take it, queen takes back, I capture, but there is this. He goes there. And when I play queen a6, just protecting it, what is he going to do? Maybe g6 first, then take there, and then take this. He doesn't have to rush, that's the problem. I missed that he had this bishop h3 as a resource. And to deflect bishop d5, not enough time, unfortunately. All comes with the checks down there. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry guys, we lost. What happens on the journey? We need to accept it. 14 points minus. This is the unfortunate reality. This is how much we drop for each game. I couldn't promote there because he was covering up the c8 square as well. Okay, d5, bishop g2. Let's develop the knight, go for short castle next. Here actually queen f4. I think exactly that position we have played against this gentleman. d3. a6. a4 is not really a move. But I can go queen b3 followed by a4 later. That should be fine. Let's go. We actually have played exactly that position last time. I can try knight c3, I can try bishop f4. Let's trade it off. Last time we played knight g5, I remember this guy. Which was objectively a bad decision. We checked it out later. Okay, now I know who he is. Alright, let's take it then. Is the opening you play in classical? Is opening you play in classical? I don't get the question, Master. Can you define it better, please? This is English opening, what we're playing right now. Let's develop the knight. Then we can play short castle. What is he going to do? Yet to be determined. Let's put the rooks in the center, d1 and c1. We can maneuver the knight on d2 and c4. No, I have a bit of a doubt in the previous game how accurately he played in little time. All this smells like rook b4, rook b5, rook c5. I will check it out. Because I burned a lot of time figuring out what to do, but he was significantly better than me. I'll check it. Off the stream. Queen b8. Managed to equalize, I would say. I don't get much. Yes, Kizzy, I agree. You managed to equalize. And then bishop f4 was 95 and moved, just opening the attack. He would have played bishop b7 regardless, trying to cover it up. Შეგიძლია გამოიყენოთ კი. ვარიციან რა ითამაშონ, შეგიძლია თქვენ თვითონ გამოიყენოთ. So we go f3, knight c4, coming up. Rook d8. How do we play? Let's go knight c4. Thank you, Abo, for the follow. Welcome on board. და მე ადვილია ჩეთერის დაჭერა. არასად სხვათა შორის საკმაოდ რთულია. რომ პროფესიონალები არიან, იციან რა დროს როგორ უნდა. I d5. I take pawn takes and try to come back. Is an opportunity. Not too ideal, I would say. I don't like the position anymore. I think he's doing absolutely fine at this point. Maybe I can go e4. Just a moment, I'll be right back. What's the point of cheating? Well, everybody knows what's the point of cheating. Come on, stop asking this kind of questions. You know what's the point of cheating. Let's push the pawn forward. So, we might get the passer. Depends. Oh, 2800, I'm only 27. 27 also is very, very good rating as well. Do you play English Open in classical chess? Ah, okay, now I understand what you ask. Yes, I do. Okay, how about d5? And something like put the pawn all the way down there. Is it a legitimate idea? Maybe yes. I'll go for it. We'll have an interesting passer. I can take, but I prefer to take it with the pawn. Go with d6 as well. Homogeneous. So he wants to get rid of mine. And I would say it's quite accurate decision as well. How about we push? He takes, I take, and he goes rook d6. Not ideal, so I've got to take this guy, go maybe with queen c4, have a bit more activated queen. Thank you for the follow, welcome on board, name bro. Rook e1, maybe rook d1 potentially coming up. Can also double the rooks. b3 is also a move. Actually, I'll give it a try. So I would like to go rook e1, and whenever he goes queen d4, something like this will be an interesting approach, or just at some point forcing him to take my pawn. Let's say rook d6, rook e1, queen d4, rook here, takes, and my pawn structure will be better. Qazbekshi ხარ ნამყოფი? კი ვარ ყაზბეგში ნამყოფი. ჩემი დეიდაშვილის ქორწილში. Okay, what is he going to do now? side steps. Can I push? If I can get away with it, it's going to be good. Putting the knight somewhere there. Actually, I will do it. And put the knight on b5 next. Abo, thank you for sharing the live stream. Name bro, thanks for the follow. So we have got the knight jumping there. Let's go. We need the protection for the pawn. It takes, I'll take it back with the pawn. Should be fine. We have got a pass pawn. I mean, looks good. Maybe we can use it somehow. Okay. He's saying go ahead and trade the queens off. I'm not scared. Let's lift the rook up. If he takes, I'll take back. I would like to restrict the knight's mobility as well. Will be nice. And maybe we can try to go for something like this, or, you know, just move the rook away. We couldn't do it right away because there was knight d3 idea. It was quite annoying. Name bro, please do not recommend the moves in chat. Okay? Just don't do it. It's not allowed. Respect my opponent. Do we trade? I think I've got to make the exchange and perhaps bring the king down to trade the rooks off as well. First of all, it's extremely distracting as well, seeing the moves in chat. There are like 150 people writing all different, mostly nonsense, and it's like, come on. Even if whatever you say something, let's say in the previous one, they're like blunder, oh my god, rook a1, and like 10 people wrote it, and it was a terrible blunder to even go for it. So like, please, have some, you know, class and don't write. What do we do now, though? Oh, no. Okay, let's take, maybe. Bring the king up. F4. Let's go F4. But he's planning to go with e5 and bring the king closer. I'm not really happy with that. Which objectively should be equalish. Say I take. Let's bring the king up. You're the one who won. Ahmed, have you used some assistance in the middle game? With this rook c5, rook a5, some computer assistance. Be transparent, please. I'm just curious. bring the king up. Just tell us directly, please. And activate the king. And what is your FIDE rating as well? Tell us. Yeah, I don't want him to get closer and give me a check, so let's include the knight here. Guys, what is he writing in Arabic? What is your FIDE rating? And have you used some computer assistance in the middle game to an end? Just curious. I go for a king c6. Let's go up. It's an excellent placement for the king. He's saying he didn't use any. Okay. And what is his FIDE rating? Let's give him a check. Shall we? Actually, yep. So if you analyze my game, you could know. Okay, tell us your FIDE, please. We push. Maybe go here. Onto this. Don't like his pawn, so I'll take. I'll go for this. Let's grab the rook. Push. He's got nice pawns, but I think I can stop them. He's unrated. You are unrated. Ahmed, you are unrated. So you have never participated in a FIDE tournament? Wait a moment. You have never participated in a FIDE tournaments. You are unrated. No, I'm not gonna play with him again, I can assure you right now. So you're an unrated player, and actually we just lost against you. Look, at the first game, like, you just want to tell me that you're the same person, which here in this position blundered a pawn in the opening. You just blundered, you just played bishop d7, you're the same person actually, giving up a pawn for free. When you actually have options of d5 or taking the pawn on d4 or anything like that, you decide to not take it, and you're the same person which found here top move h6, rook a3 top move, knight c3 top move, actually going back as well. And you're the same person which found knight a2, the main continuation, and you're unrated. And you found here, very quickly, in 5 seconds, that this pawn is not getting promoted and played rook b4, the same person which actually just blundered the pawn on c5, that right after that, you found the sequence of the moves that you have got rook c5. So if I give you a check, you have calculated that at the end of these exchanges, you have a check down there and bishop h3. $2,074 bull. No, we're just asking questions, Ahmed. Since you joined, just answer. Go on. Since you joined the stream, we are waiting. And you're unrated. Unrated just killed me, actually. Oh my god. All the moves were easy except h6. Okay, let me show you my another game with him. Let me show you against the same person. All the moves were easy except, look at that. This is my another game with the same person. Okay, the opening, okay, he might not know, I understand it. Basically, it is the same person. Here. And he just lost on spot. Yeah, we did the analysis. A7. Ahmed, we did the analysis. That's why we're talking about. And you're an unrated player. You're not on that level to beat an international master either, actually, Ahmed, with this kind of play as you played the previous game. You understand what I'm saying? Except h6, all the moves were easy. That's what you're claiming. So in this position, you just lost a pawn on c5, didn't even blink an eye that there was something. And from now on, all the moves are easy. h6 top move. It is actually a top move, guys. I'm not joking. You're trying to take care of the king while you have just opened up the file? We're doing the analysis, so tell us, Ahmed, so it will be cleared up, so we know exactly what's going on. h6. I'm not going to play against you, Ahmed, just to respond to the question. It was better for you to not join the live stream, actually. And the rest of the moves were easy. So why h6, Ahmed? We're doing the analysis now. You're preventing knight g5? How much is fair now? Ahmed, when did you start playing chess? From 7 years. Tell us about the h6 behind thinking process, please. Thank you, Sol. Appreciate it, man. You're doing the analysis. You wrote it? What did you write? Did you write it in English? I missed it then. You didn't write it. Just tell us your thinking process. That's all. Okay, what was it then? Just tell us. What was your thinking process about h6? Definitely didn't see that in chat. We just want to know. Dima kavi gerasat sambo, anu. When are gegit? We lost 14 Elo, but we are just trying to get his thinking process. I'm not accusing him on anything. Okay, I'm not gonna... You can rematch and we will see. Ziad is the worst thing I can do, actually. You know what I'm saying? So, rook a3. 6 seconds. Knight d4. Knight c3 top line. Knight e4, top. Okay, now I see, Ahmed. So you just wanted to free up the knight to go knight c3, because this knight was covering up g5, very important square, right, Ahmed? Was that the reason behind it? I've seen. Thank you, Solo. Appreciate it, man. Join us. We're just doing the analysis of the game which you played recently. Okay, I understand. So you want to cover up the g5 square, and then you want to play knight a3. Okay, I get it. Next, let's say knight d4, knight c3, knight e4 as well. That was a good decision, I understand. Draw should be fine as well. Here is another question, Ahmed, what I have. Knight a2, of course, top move, knight c3, going there. Another question, Ahmed, what I have is that capturing the pawn, it's all clear, I understand this. Like, at this point, when you spend 5 seconds and responded with rook b4, my question is, have you calculated the sequences of the moves with the c6? Did you see that you had this rook b5, rook c5 as well, when you actually went for rook b4? Because this is actually top-notch and the best way how you can respond. Hello, Susu Bakagai. You can actually use Leeches, leeches.org for that. Chess.com also has its own free versions to certain amount of time. I think you can use, but it's more limited amount. But leeches.org has unlimited amount, and check it out. Either rook b4 is not good when I saw engine. No, the best move, whatever the engine says, it's a different story, but I'm just curious about your thinking process. Here, you took on b5 there. Did you notice that you had this rook c5 and queen c1, bishop h3 idea when you went for it? Hi Mona, how are you doing? Actually, I'm doing the stream, guys, the ones which are watching on different platforms simultaneously on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So that's why I don't feel a bit awkward that I'm reading the chats on the other side. So the question here, Ahmed, is that you noticed that there was this queen c1, bishop h3 at the end when you went for it? Because that's pretty much rook b4. So you noticed that you had queen c1. I was on YouTube. Okay, I see. It is on TikTok, this chat going on. Mostly people write. Okay, so you saw the sequence of the moves that if I go for the exchange right there, just to be clear, that you go with these and you include bishop h3, right? No worries, Bashant, you can stay on YouTube or Twitch. Both of them work fine. You saw my queen b5 and a6, but that is already relevant because you saw the main threat, and the rest you can just take on c7, right? Depresti, that's a fair point, but let's think about one fact. This gentleman is unrated. Ahmed, you actually never played over the board. You have maybe blitz rating, rapid. Near return. Okay, go on. Have you played against a person, ladies and gentlemen, which has not played, which doesn't have a feeder rating? You play on the board every day. Why not the tournaments, Ahmed? With that, you can actually get a very high rating as well. Why don't you participate? Hello, FS. No. Why? I don't play with viewers on the stream. We're just analyzing the games. Adlobanik guy. All right. Okay. So. I understand. Thank you, Okay, I understand now. Thanks for joining and stopping by. Clearing the air. Congratulations on the victory. And later, well, you have 2 pawns. Let me see the rest. That was a good idea. Bishop f5, bishop e4. Well done. And now you're just promoting the pawns. Queen c6 is the top. Yeah, it's difficult, guys. In Egypt, in many cities, there are no tournaments. I think you're joking. You're not unrated. h5, f6, g5. Good decision. I was supposed to give a check, probably. In this position, like rook d2 and hide the king. Flawless technique. Okay, Ahmed, let's check out your account if you play some other rapid games. We're just curious. That's all. Let's see. Rapid. You play a lot of 30 seconds games. When was the last time you played Rapid? Hang on, you just came to play with us Rapid only? Ahmed, when was the last game you played Rapid? Just today you decided to play 2 games. So you don't play Rapid, Ahmed, right? Just today decided to play Rapid when we were streaming. Correct? Yeah. Let me ask you something, Ahmed. You saw that I was streaming, and today decided to play rapid time control when you never do. You play 30 seconds games. And then you just beat us and say that h6 was the only strong move, the rest was easy. Am I right? Just to clear it. Click on games. When I click on games, guys, how do I find here? The rapid time control. I cannot, right? There is a search bar, but how do I type rapid? There is no such thing. I think the third page top was rapid. Okay. Down, no. Maybe up. No. Okay, anyhow. Congratulations, Ahmed. Good performance. Wish you the best of luck in the upcoming tournaments as well. And just keep it up. No, we are not going on Elo Chess as well, actually. I'm gonna check it out here. Okay, I'll check the fourth page and that's it. Fourth page. Oh yeah, you do play. Okay. Let's say someone rated 2400 on the 10th of April. How did that game go? Let's check it out, Ahmed. Playing with the white pieces. Good opening structure. Okay, nice. What was the key mistake though? For now, it's all set. Yeah, you just let him play f3. That's annoying. F takes g and he was fast. That's it. Okay, we will not go through the games. Thank you, Ahmed, for playing. Good luck on the tournaments. I wish you the best. And there are many people, guys, over there which are unrated and can play good chess. So we remember it. Thanks for stopping by, Ahmed, and good luck. So we dropped the 14 rating points over there. Let's go to the leaderboard and check it out where we are. I could probably never imagine that I was going to lose against an unrated player, but seems like it's possible to lose against unrated. Probably last time I lost was never in my life, but you know, things happen. So we're currently I absolutely am, Ahmed, and it's just you know, we are just trying to be more professional and give you adequate answers. So, but yeah, seems like on the 23rd of June 2026, on my age, I lost against an unrated player. Life is full of mysteries, and Ahmed, keep up the good work. Whenever you'll participate in over-the-board tournaments, just let us know about your results. Come and stop by, say hi to us, because you're planning to do it quickly. So good luck. Thank you guys for the joining today. We are on rank number 6. We dropped just 7 rating points in total. And basically see you around on the other time, basically. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.